Come on, kick left. Decent approach there. This would take your score to 3 over if you get this. This one's on a good line. That shows some resilience. Birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done. Here we go. Par 5 coming up. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. Oh, that's tough. All right, 3 feet to the cup. Oh, just going right by the hole. All right, let's finish this hole out. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. And you are sitting at 4 over on the round. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Well, this is in the inner sanctum of the rough here. This is deep down in. You're going to have to handle this with care. Back in the fairway, back on our horse. Let's go. This is about 160 to the pin. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Here's your 4th shot. Well, that putt will end up short. Okay, here's your 5th. All right, good luck here. This one's for bogey. Yeah. 3 feet left. Okay, well played. that's 6 over for the day. Teeing up here on the 8th hole. Yeah, you'll take that. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. Yikes, right by the hole. This one's a 3-foot putt. Boom, there's your par.
And that'll keep you at 6 over. It's over for the round.
That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Wow, you just pummeled that poor little ball. And this one's about 165 yards out. We're on the green with that one. Well done. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. Whoa, flying by the hole. And from 27 feet out. Oh, man. Here is the bogey putt. And nice putt. Let's move on. And that's 7 over par currently. See what you can do here on the 10th hole. I'll take that. All right, second shot on the 10th. Nice. And this is our third shot. Yeah, that'll work. A 10-footer from here. Yeah. Okay, time to finish this one off. Okay, that one went. And you're currently 7 over. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. I think you're gonna wind up in the fairway off the tee here. Setting up around 130 yards. Maybe a member's bounce to the left. Nice shot. That'll do. And from 23 feet away. Oh, that one zipped right by, didn't it? All right, par putt. This putt's tracking. Yeah, come back. And for the bogey. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. Currently sitting at 8 over. Here we go now on the 12th. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. This one's your third. Oh, amazing shot from a lackluster lie, that's for sure. All right, for the bogey. And that one drops. That's back-to-back bogeys. And currently sitting at 9 over. And teeing it up on a par 4. Tee shots looking fairway bound. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. Come on, ball. Kick to the right. Okay, we're on the green. Here we go, 24 feet away. Unlucky. Okay, time to finish up. Okay, let's check the old scorecard.
Okay, so that's going to keep you at 9 over for the round.
Getting a look at the 14th hole now. I think I'll take that tee shot. Looks good. was a good one. And this one is for the bird. It's getting there. Get in there. Okay, let's finish up. What a tap in for us here. Not bad.
And that'll keep you at 9 over for the round.
Looks like we've got a par 3 in front of us here. Oh, you might have a little too much on this.
Okay, ended up nice and safe. Still a little work to do, though.
What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. Ooh. 6 feet to the cup. Oh yeah, that'll do. All right, 9 over par for the day. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. Looks like this one's going left. No, that one took a dive. Setting up here for your 4th shot. Little play. Okay, bogey putt coming up. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. Now sitting at 10 over for your round. Par 4 for this one. Looks like a fairway off the tee here. And here's our second shot on the 17th. That'll do nicely. 14-footer. Ooh, tough break. Okay, time to finish up on this one.
All right, take a gander at the scorecard.
And you're sitting at 10 over today. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Looks like we're heading to the fairway here. Time for our second shot here on number 18. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. This one for the birdie. It could be a good one.
Jeez. All right, let's finish up. This has been fun.
And that putt will go down, and you've ended the round with a par. Good stuff out there.
All right, 10 over par is where you end up today.
And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time. Hi there, my name's John, welcoming you to the game. Hopefully you're having a good day. And today we are in Italy. To be more specific, we are at Monte Cervino today, a beautiful course designed by Antonio Scarpacci. Let's get into this. Looking like about 185 yards out. Come on, bounce to the right for us. Okay, here's our third shot. A bit too much power into that putt. 8-footer here in front of us. This putt's good so far. Good job in there with a par. Okay, even par after the first. Nice to see. And here we have a lovely par 4 hole. Going through some branches here. And this one's about 180 yards out. They'll get through these branches eventually. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. This is what our third shot's looking like. Good job. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. Oh boy. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. This one's tracking. There it is. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. Okay, let's see what you can do here on this par 3. This could roll into the rough, I think. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. Okay, out of the green side bunker. Let's have a nice up and down and skedaddle. All right, onto the green now, and let's keep that sand behind us. Get in that hole. This putt's about 4 feet. This putt's going. Okay, in there with the bogey. And right now you're 2 over. Wind is blowing left to right. Well, this could maybe roll its way into the rough, possibly. Setting up here on the first cut. I think this might need to sit. Way to go out there, looking good. Here we go. This one for birdie. Going towards that hole. Nice job. That's the birdie there. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. Good gracious, you absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try. Nice. Setting up for our third shot. That was good. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. Looking pretty good. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. And that'll edge your score down to even par after that one. This one's a par 4. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. This could be a bit long. Let's see how it goes. Well done. 27 feet from the cup.
Honestly, that was a good putt. Just, just didn't drop.
Okay, safely home with that putt. And you'll stay right there at even par after that one. And the wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. Come on, kick to the right. Nice approach. Here's a look for birdie. Here we go. This is for par.
Oh, man.
And let's just drop one shot on this hole. This one's for bogey.
All right, let's see what the scorecard says.
Just one over at the moment. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Tee shot's looking decent. You're about 205 yards out from here. Oh, that almost went down. That'll do for the approach. 14 feet to the cup from here. All right, time to finish this one off. All right, with the tap in.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 1 over for the round.
You get a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. This one's looking okay off the tee. Here's our second shot on the 9th. And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go. Okay, third shot. Take things down to even par with this putt. And give this one a tap, and we will mosey on our way.
All right, we dig up the scorecard here.
All right, time to attack this back nine, teeing up on hole number 10. Good job. That's, yeah, be nice to have that one back. Setting up here now for our third shot. And drop this one in for your par. Okay, good job on this one. And you're 1 over par currently. And teeing up now on the 11th. Oh man, it's going to the water. And this is your third shot. Well, I think we have the right club here. Safe approach, nice. Good luck on this one. Par save, possibly. Oh, it's going right by the hole. Okay, 4 feet to go. And that putt will drop, and that's for bogey. And you are currently 2 over. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. This one's going right. This one's your third. About 9 feet to the hole from here. There's a way to bounce back. Birdie on this one after bogeying the last. I like it. And you're 1 over at the moment. We've got a par 3 here. Hope we can get it close. This one might be a little long. Yeah, figured as much. It's setting up in the green side rough. All right, you've got about 6 feet here. So far, so good. All right, solid putt. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. Let's see what happens here on number 14. And the tee shot looks like it'll be safe.
Looks like we ended up in the deep stuff after all. My bad.
Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. This is what our third shot's looking like. Nicely done. On this hole, we've got this left for par. Oh, man.
5-foot putt here.
Looking good. And that was a good putt. And right now you are 2 over par. This one's a par 4 hole. Not sure where this one's going to end up. Okay, setting up here about 140 to the pin. You'll be all right there. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. Oh, it could be. And that one drops from way out. We're like in the verbs for that one. And just 1 stroke over par at the moment. Oh, grab your flip-flops, heading to the beach. Well, better luck next time. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
This one's for bogey.
And let's see what the scorecard says.
And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. Here we go. Par 4 ahead of you. Not sure where this one's going to end up. Could be rough. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th.
Oh, come on, sit, Forrest, ball.
And that approach was a bit wayward. And this is our third shot. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. Good. Nothing you can do now to just pop in the bogey and we'll move on. And a bit of bad luck here. Back-to-back bogeys after that putt drops. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Drive's looking good. Second shot on the 18th. Setting up for our third shot. Here we go, birdie putt. And with that putt, your round is over.
Two over par at the end of your round. Nice job out there.
And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for the round of golf. I had fun. Hopefully you did too.